She was second fiddle, last to show, shortest fuse and first to blow, insignificant and never enough, long turn and hard to love. She was last place and gone so soon, the forgotten person in an empty room. She had no stories, just boring times, hard to hear and easy to cry. That is a poem of what she might say. But this is my voice. These words will go my way. She was first place, never last, cut from diamonds and running fast. She was first to the moon and back the next, interstellar in every way. She was A-team in good direction, first on stage, a great connection. She always came to mind and was never forgotten. Silk and satin in a box of cotton, strongest engine and quickest brain. She could pass you in the next lane. The only thing I wish to change is that she would love herself this way. My addiction is not illegal, so there is virtually nothing to stop me. I have the best friends in the world, so they would never stop me, so here I am, stuck in between this gift or curse, this addiction or... I cry behind my Majoras Mask. These transformations come easy, but they tear me apart as they go. The joy and the pain mixed together before they are injected like I was sentenced to death by... Like the water flows, it begins. Gradual, like a sunrise or a sunset, because it's just one of those things that happen at night. But it doesn't leave as easily, as safely as it rips out of me, tears from my skin, burns from my mind. My soul feels somewhere between freedom and a lockdown. Somewhere between come help me, please, and come join if you dare. Dare to help me. Help me when I ask for it, please. Help me when I say I enjoy it. I may enjoy it, but help me when I say I don't need it, because I do. And no matter if I regret these words or I am thankful for them, I pray I am released of the burden. This grief, this joy, give me relief. The ink dries quicker than my tears, but this mask cannot hide me forever. Especially when I don't know when I'm wearing it. She was a statue, goddess made of marble. She was silent and strong. When she spoke, it felt like a miracle. Something amazing is happening. Things are going right. Things are getting better. But like all statues come to life, she one day would be silent. When she spoke, I tried not to take too much. I tried not to abuse the gift of her opinion. I took in every word as if they were presents from above, but I often left it at that and remained happy with what I got. When she was silent, though, I sat in thought and sometimes in pain. I wondered why she did not speak again. It seemed to come so easily before. She did not speak when I needed her to most. It felt like she did, though. So much was said in that silence. I wanted to know why she did not say a word. I thought it was because she couldn't. She is a statue, after all. A glorious, beautiful statue, but I think she did not want to. Maybe she battled within her mind, tried to fight so that she could speak. Maybe she was searching, trying to find the words to say. How can you explain a feeling that is so hard to understand? Maybe the feeling was that she did not know what to say. Not that she didn't have the words, but she didn't have the explanation. Like all statues come to life, she again fell silent. And like all those who don't understand, I wondered. I questioned. I memorized the curves and the lines in the stone. And I questioned. Hi everyone, I'm John Witkowski, and I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote called Pros and Cons. She loves me. She does. I can tell because she holds my hand in public, and she wouldn't usually do that. I can tell because she listens to country music when I put it on, and that's like her least favorite thing ever. Oh, and she lets me sing. I don't have a great voice, but she doesn't stop me from singing. She doesn't usually talk with me about controversial things or the kind of thing that controls our futures. She almost never does that. And she always tells me she's okay, even when she's not. If she loves me, would she do that? When I ask her about about her favorite movie and her shows, she tells me. I know what movie to put on if she's sad and what food to get if she's hungry. She tells me all kinds of stuff. I know she prefers night to day, and I know she doesn't like stepping on the lines on the sidewalk. But when we don't get along, she becomes silent. I tell her how much her not talking is killing me, but she still says nothing. She shrugs a lot and says, okay, too much. It feels like when we're both standing on the edge, she prefers not to have a conversation. She won't even give her opinion or tell me when I'm wrong. Is she afraid of something? We watch movies together and share food, and when it's my birthday or something, she gets me things I really like, not just generic stuff. We read together too and go on long walks, and we've had a lot of fun at museums and zoos. I think she might be afraid of me. She knows I get mad, and that always makes her silent. She contradicts herself when she tells me what she wants. I don't think she's honest with me. I feel like she's moving further and further away, and then she closes the door. It feels like I'm behind a door. She's sitting on the other side, and I feel like I knock. And I knock, but there's no answer. Sometimes I knock lightly, but other times I'm banging on the door, hoping that she'll let me in, begging that she'll let me in, that she'll open up. But how many times can I knock before I expect no answer? Before I never knock again? I know she loves me. She loves me. I know she does. I'm sure of it because she smiles at me when I'm not looking. That's how I know. Go ahead. Put it on. Pull up those straps. Double check. No one is there. Let the slides glide up your legs to hug your hips. Give yourself the feeling. Go ahead, put that on too. Tight, just how you like it. Feel the freedom in the constriction. Give yourself that feeling. For what? A moment? A minute for the attention? What this time? Will you send pictures? Text someone about it? Or are you going to just read about some fictitious thing online? A part of you may enjoy it, that's true. But I know you use it for those moments of pleasure, and sometimes the attention. You're a creature of lust for oneself, the ultimate narcissist, the one who can find the good in himself always, the worst kind of optimist. Do it for the pleasure like you do. Do it for the attention like you do. That's why you hide it. That's why, not because you're afraid of what people may say or you care what they think. Fucking shit, man, bloody hell. You keep it a secret because it's a tool you use to gain pleasure, to gain attention. The time you wrote saying you didn't want to be a whore, you're a whore to it yourself. Attention whore. That's what you are. A creature of pleasure in need of attention. That's what you need. You're just an animal of habit. A habit of fucking attention-filled, pleasurable habit. The perfect fucking drug just for you. Great job, you figured it out. But what will you do about it? Can you do anything about it for once in your life? Use this thing to fight a fight. Help others make something positive out of it. Haven't you put yourself and possibly others through enough? Do you have the guts? Do you, Jonathan Gabriel Witkowski, have it in you to put yourself on the line for others completely, totally on the line?
Yes, 2 weeks.
It just feels so far away.
I literally just left.
How's it being home?
Things are better here. It's good to be back.
Yeah, well, step two is for me to move out there.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I've gotta go. Victoria's making dinner.
Yeah, of course. No worries. I miss you a lot.
I miss you too. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, want to hang out with everyone tonight? Invite Fee?
I don't know. And Fee already left.
That's okay. We can still do something.
I kinda want to be alone.
You okay?
Fee left. Like, went home to DC.
Oh, man. I didn't realize. Well, call me if you change your mind. I'll let you know where we are.
Yeah, definitely.
Peace.
Peace. When I say I want to be alone, I don't mean it. I don't want to be alone. I just want to be with someone else, a very specific someone else that I love with all my heart and want to spend my forever with. I lie when I say I want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. I want to be close to someone who isn't nearby. I don't want to be alone. I want to be happy. I want to be calm. I want to be with her, not alone. I have worn this mask of transformation, of transmutation for so long. Since the age of 9, I have learned how to be somebody else when I'm on stage. And they did a great job. But they never taught me how to change back. I have taken a piece of each character with me as I went. What do I do with the pieces I don't want? The words of a soldier I learned to yell, or the words of a murderer I inscribed on myself, or the part I played for my own pleasure. I have played many characters off stage for over 10 years, and one of them is not like the others. I stand there with my friends, with myself. I stand there with myself, and I look at the photos. I look at the photos, I look in the mirror, and I know that one of these is not like the others. I look at the body of another person. My own source of pleasure. Who needs other people when you have this whenever you want? I do. Have this whenever you need it. I do. Who needs other people when you can have this whenever you don't want it? Whenever you hate it. Whenever you wish you were gone. One of these does not look like the others. One of these does not belong. I support you, we support you. Thank you for telling me you support me. How can you support me when I barely support myself? I only support me when it is beneficial, and when it's not, I make false promises. Promises I have made many times before. Promises I once made to God and then to myself. Promises signed with prayers and burned skin. Promises I won't make anymore because I feel as though I cannot disappoint myself any longer without putting my life in danger. This mask of transmutation must be ripped from my face. Tear me from the stage. But every actor deserves a final show. A final moment in the spotlight before the world sees what's behind the curtain.